Hello friends, it is Melissa from Junk and Craft Treasures on the Essential Stencil page. So let's do our surface real quick. We're gonna mix colors together. We've got 3 different blues that we're gonna mix together. We've got the light blue, kind of the gray blue, and then our darker blue. Okay, so this board, and I'm not saying this is the size board that you need to use. This is a piece of plywood, and it is a 24 wide by 15. Okay, so we've got 24 wide by 15. All right, so I'm gonna start a different wood that wasn't as solid. So look, I'm just mixing my colors together and I'm gonna get a pretty color. And I'm gonna do this on the entire board. I like the look of it anyway, when it's not sanded sometimes. It just looks more, I don't know the word, but this is what we're getting. And I know, like I said, trust the process. Trust the process. I will tell you, the rough side of the edge is definitely taking my brush bristles off. So I will like that the next time I use this brush. That is for sure. So I am kind of good with that so far. So can you see? Can you see what we're doing here? Like I said, it looks crazy. Trust the process. Change your mind what you want it to look like. And like I said, I'm just dragging that brush. Now, keep in mind, this is the unsanded side. So the sanded side would have gone a lot smoother. But, you know, I got to make things difficult sometimes. Okay, now what I'm going to do, and I know y'all are going to be like, what? I'm going to dry it. I'm going to get off some of my brush bristles, and then I'm going to go back and add some water and just blend a couple places. I want my high grit sandpaper. Okay, so if you're just joining us, we're making something very similar to this right here. This is a layering stencil. It has everything we need on this 12 by 12. So we're gonna do part of it. We're gonna move the star up. So there's all different kinds of elements that we're gonna move around. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this, and I've got a duck egg blue. I'm gonna use one solid color for this back here. I'm gonna dip in my paint. I'm using chalk paint. I'm just gonna use this part right here, and I am going to stencil my background. Okay, so the first layer for my board that I did, and try not to hit myself in the face, and I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit. Yeah, so we're gonna do this whole entire piece brown. Okay, and then we're gonna remove this piece. And we're gonna line this up. Another brush. You know how normally when you stencil, you have that little white space? We're not gonna have that. Okay, and we're gonna remove that. Y'all, it's coming together. Okay, so this first layer is gonna be the face. Okay, so this is called warm beige, and see, it's like right up here in the corner. It's more of like a flesh tone, so that's what we're gonna use for the face and hands. Okay, then we're gonna pull that up, and then I'm gonna come and bring this in right here, and just give it some brown here. There's nothing to block off here, so we just do that. And then we'll do a cranberry. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's coming together. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this brown, and bring that up. So we're gonna do this for our flesh. Y'all, I can't even, if this is all we get done on the live, I'm super excited. Okay. So here we are so far. What I'm gonna do is, looking at that right now, I think I want to add a little bit more dark down here, so I may add that in a minute. But let's finish this out. Lift that up, move this over. So our sheep are going to be super easy because we only have the 2 colors, and they're going to be easy to line up. Okay, so let's do brown right there. Now we're going to use the flesh that I tried to use a minute ago. We're going to get that right there and right there. Yes, we did it. We did our color blending right, y'all. All right, so we're going to do, I'm okay with that. And then we're going to line up its 2 little feet, maybe. We're going to do our little horns. Y'all, I can't stand how cute this is. Okay, how it's all coming together. It's like coming together so good. All right, we'll do our donkey, and we'll do our donkey in gray. And we'll just use this because we just used it. And then we'll just line it up. Gotta have my glasses for this though. We're there now. All right, there we go. So we're done with that one. So we have our animals down there. All right, so we're gonna do our camel, and then just line it up. We're just gonna do one of these though, and then we'll place the other ones here. Okay, don't do what my brain just did. I was thinking I've got to do all 3 of these to get my image. It's just 2 sections. It's not that hard. I was making it harder than it is. So we've got the 1 and the 2. This is the other one, okay? So it's not 3 sections for that. This is the body. This is the part of the hat, and this is the part of the face and the hands, okay? Y'all got that? I had to look at it for a second, but now y'all know because y'all have seen the live, so you know. Perfect, y'all. Perfect. Okay. Not hard at all. Okay, now this is where we're going to fill in a lot of our white space. All right, so one thing I want to do real quick, I want to stencil, and I know it's going to be backwards to y'all, but I'm going to stencil this up at the top. Okay, so we've got our verbiage up here now. So I'm going to do this part, then I'm going to come back and do that part. And I am just going to add these all over my board real quick. And I'm doing the first step, okay? So we're just doing the white and the gold for the horn right at the moment. We're almost there. Give me some hearts if you hung in with me, y'all. We are almost to the finish line here. We've got the horn and the body of the angel. I'm doing this super easy. Pop of that shimmer. Well, okay, so we've got 4. Let's add one more. So excited. We can add stars all around here. Another one right here. So we are almost finished with this, y'all. Oh, what do y'all think? absolutely love it. So, I know it took me a little while, but you got to remember, I'm on a live, I'm talking, I'm looking up and down, trying to do all the things, so it's not going to take this long to do it for y'all. It may on the first one, so don't get discouraged, but it is going to be worth it. Like, I am so ecstatic with this. Oh, I just love it. So cool. Such a cool stencil set. I am so glad they did this because I really, really love it. And we can put more sheep on there, whatever we want to put. So thank you, Essential Stencil, for hanging out with me to the end. So y'all have a blessed weekend, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye, guys.